Alrighty everyone, you loved the last one, so I answered a few of your prayers to do a basketball one. This is going to be a doozy because I had to do a ton of research about basketball because I have almost no idea how to play it or any of the rules. But don't worry, I'm an expert now. After a few days of studying and doing my little homework, I have devised a plan. An entirely insane lineup to show you guys. And with there only being 5 positions, this is going to be pretty short, alright? So we're going to be starting off with our coach. Where to start? Who's good at strategy that's not old man consequences? Since we used him before in the football video, I don't really want to use him again. So who's someone who always wants to win, always scratches by in dire situations because of their insane intellect and strategy? Well, who else than Springtrap? It's the obvious answer here. He is a man who's from Hurricane, Utah. And what's Utah strictly known for? Because nobody knows what's going on in that godforsaken state because it is so irrelevant. Nobody lives there. Well, the only thing people know there is the Utah Jazz, right? Meaning that all the people in Utah do is watch basketball. And since Afton is from Utah, this is absolutely perfect. Not to mention, almost all players hate their coach because of how they run their team and how they make them condition constantly and how they don't play their absolutely best player just because of politics. Politics meaning some parent did something for the school, all right? Sorry, I got flashbacks from high school. Anyways, Springtrap is easily our best pick here. With him showing time and time again having insane strategies for his plans in the events of Five Nights at Freddy's, I think he would cook up an insane alignment sheet that nobody has ever seen before to seal the deal for his team to get into the championship. Good lord, just imagine you're dribbling the ball on the other team and you look to your left and you just see Springtrap on the court side chewing bubblegum with a Utah Jazz hat on. I don't know if I would be scared or if I'd have to control the urge to start laughing uncontrollably. Either way, he's definitely the brains that this team needs because, well, all the other players literally have no brains. Shifting to our point guard position, this position is often known as the leader on the court, pretty much the coach that is actually present in the game. Having a lean and agile build, they are mostly made to be very fast, and surprisingly enough, they're the shortest players on the court. How is that even possible? Ranging from 6'1" to 6'5" on average, how is that considered short in the NBA? I don't understand that. I was originally thinking Withered Foxy, but then I remembered he would probably pop the ball with his hook. He also only has the ability to dribble with one hand, so that will definitely not work. So we actually went with a little bit of a short point guard. And who may you think? While we're on the subject of FNAF 2 with Withered Foxy, we actually decided to pick Toy Chica for this position. She exerted dominance during the ultimate custom night after she kills you, as you can hear by her after-screen deaths. She shows you that she's boss after she wins, and that is exactly what we need for our point guard position. Somebody who is a leader and somebody who is aggressive and able to get things done. She is only 5'7". However, there has definitely been shorter point guards such as Mugsby Bogus. I don't know how to say that last name, I butchered that. A former point guard that was actually only 5'3" tall. Don't count her out just yet though. You'd be surprised when you see her line up against her opponent. She'll break their ankles with a quick fake to the right and then go straight up the middle for a dunk. She will be just at home with this position. The shooting guard is somebody who has pretty much the exact same build as the point guard. However, they are more lean and a lot taller than the point guard. However, our point guard that we chose is extremely short. So we're gonna have to take a step back and choose a taller shooting guard for this one. I wanted somebody intimidating, somebody to make the other team nervous when they get the ball, somebody to surprise them perhaps. And I think this character surprised everybody when they popped up out of nowhere. Shadow Bonnie, being extremely hard to see and an utmost advantage for him. He could probably do a weird thing where he puts his hand over the ball since his hands are pretty much just void and they are also extremely
massive.
The other team most likely won't be able to see the ball, so he can dribble and move it as he pleases without anybody going for it. I also feel like Shadow Bonnie would go absolutely nuts when given the chance to shoot the ball. I don't feel like he would take a 3-point shot though, like he's supposed to. I have a feeling his pent-up rage would make him charge into the middle of the court and just hit a devastating 360 dunk no-scope on whoever is unfortunate enough to be under him, potentially landing on the other team's player and probably taking out for the rest of the game or the rest of their life. He's pretty much a jack of all trades, able to do it all, and that's exactly why I feel like he belongs at the shooting guard position. The small forward position is pretty much our support of the group, whose job is mainly to help other people get open to receive a pass. They are also meant for rebounding the ball when another team either scores or misses their shot, as well as setting screens to block off defenders. And I don't know why, but this position made me think of back to a FNAF fan game, that one where Fredbear was absolutely extremely fast and it's horrifying and I never want to play the game again. You know, the game where he also blocked the doors, just like a small forward would do, which is exactly why we're choosing Fredbear. He will be our small forward position. With Fredbear being around 7'3" tall, I highly doubt anybody will be getting past him when he runs at them full speed and then just abruptly stops in front of them and blocks them off from doing anything else. I honestly feel like instead of them trying to get past Fredbear, they would instead pee their pants for one, as they look up and see this giant hulking monster staring down at them. He perfectly fits the small forward position, so that's exactly why he's on our team. Not to mention this though, the dude's height would allow him to rebound anything that is going in or not. He is getting that ball, and he is launching it down the court to one of his open teammates. He's most likely one of the most feared small forwards in the entire league. But actually, funny enough, he is not the tallest in the entire league. Huh? There's a NBA player, real guy by the way, I don't know if Bol, being a normal ordinary human, is somehow 1 inch taller than Fredbear. That means these two would have a matchup of a lifetime when they go up against each other. I would pay millions to see that. Then we have our power forward. From what I heard about this position, this guy is the ultimate crash out, scoring in the paint, being able to set screens, crash the boards, prove immense physicality, and are also a very strong rebounder. Damn! Just immediately makes me think of Fredbear's counterpart, Nightmare. Yes, I know we used him in the football video, but I don't really care. I played 2 sports in high school. Why can't Nightmare? He's trying to get that scholarship. Let the guy be and let him do his thing. Nightmare pretty much being a more aggressive and physical animatronic than Fredbear practically makes him perfect for this position. Both Fredbear and Nightmare being the exact same height and weight makes a set of balancedness on this team. Nightmare setting the edge as Toy Chica runs past him and hits an alley-oop to Fredbear would make everybody's day watching this. I would personally want to see it. I would pay so much money just to see that powerful alley-oop being displayed. Nightmare being the second tallest guy on the team would definitely make Nightmare an absolute nightmarish threat. Nightmare's easily going to be getting tons of brand offers due to his immense skill at the game, even though he is the crash out of the team. He also has a lot of respect in his well-manneredness. As you see in those TikTok videos, especially in the Griffin household for some reason, he knows how to treat people properly.
Christopher Cross Griffin, if there is any level of sanity or integrity remain in shell which you call your mind, then you shall direct your utmost attention to my words.
So that means he would be a grade A team player. Lastly, my favorite position, the thing I would have played if I played basketball, the center. A hulking mass that's whole purpose is to guard the rim and rebound stray balls. We need an absolutely gigantic animatronic that is both tall, strong, and wide. Someone who will take no abuse from anybody on the opposite team, as well as somebody who is willing to break bones. This position is easily the tallest on the court, being around 6'11" to 7'3" on average, would easily put our boy Dreadbear in the Hall of Fame. Dreadbear being 8 foot tall, not counting the giant that you see outside of Help Wanted in the Halloween update, he would easily be the best center in the entire league. Tell me why he kind of looks like Shaquille O'Neal while I'm editing this. I think that's pretty much destiny at this point. Shaquille O'Neal will teach him how to be the best center in the entire league, maybe even surpassing Shaq himself. But oh man, I pray to God himself that Dreadbear will be a better 3-point shooter than Shaq, because Oh, he was absolutely horrendous. I can't even stand to watch this clip. It hurts me physically, mentally, spiritually, every single way that it could hurt me, it does. Good lord, Shaq. Miss you though. To make this video a bit longer for you guys, I took the liberty to add the sixth man, a player who's first to come off the bench if anything were to happen, like an injury, or if a player is exhausted. The sixth man is typically well-rounded at every position, being able to take over any of the 5 if needed. They need to be tall, fast, agile, and have a sense of urgency and leadership. Someone who has something to prove, to show Coach Springtrap why they belong on the team and should get the starting spot. I decided to go with Withered Freddy. He is tall, big, and definitely has a sense of leadership to him, due to him being the main Withered animatronic, as well as a sense of urgency from how many times he comes into your office whenever you're trying to beat 1020 mode, completely ruining your run. He's also between 7 and 8 feet tall, so if God forbid anything happens to our star Dreadbear, then Withered Freddy can take his place and do just as a good job. I just know he's sitting on the bench, twiddling his fingers, seeing Toy Chica of all people start ahead of him, with the built-up rage inside his soul. He will definitely perform like Prime Jordan once he gets the chance, and I think Coach Springtrap knows this. And that'll do it. Here's our team. This team will easily dominate the league, easily. With there being some insane threats that other players will have to go up against, I would love to see this. Yes, I know this video is pretty short because there are only 5 positions in basketball versus the 25 that were covered in the football video. But don't worry, I've had another video in the making for some time now, so that will be uploaded much sooner, like a few days tops from when this video is uploaded. Anyways, as always, thank you all for watching. Go follow my channel's Instagram, links in the description. And make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Give me some future ideas for videos as well. Thank you all. See ya.